Today we are diving into the magical world of DALL-E 3, the AI image creator that's about to blow your creative minds wide open. And we are not just scratching the surface, we are going deep into the art of mastering character consistency. And trust us, it's a roller coaster of creative awesomeness. So let's rewind a bit when we were trying to create this mind-blowing Dragon Rhino hybrid. We entered a prompt, can I make this mythical beast a reality? And then a light bulb moment, Gen ID to the rescue. Now, Gen ID is like the secret sauce for DALL-E. It's a unique ID for each image, and using it is like giving DALL-E a personalized roadmap to creativity town. Picture that every image you generate has its own ID, and it's your golden ticket to artistic wonders. When we usually start a new prompt or chat, we always end it by sharing the Gen ID. It's like telling DALL-E, hey buddy, this is the one I'm talking about. Let's work our magic. Now, why does DALL-E love Gen ID so much? Well, it turns out having a specific ID for each image helps DALL-E work its genius better, especially when it has a visual reference. Think of it as the key to unlocking a whole new level of creativity. But wait, there is more. DALL-E spilled the beans on what Gen ID can do, and it's like having a magic wand for your images. We are talking about generating variations like endless possibilities for your character. Want different flavors of your creation? Gen ID's got you covered. And here is the cool part. You can iterate on a theme, make adjustments, and even play with scale and composition. It's like having a digital canvas where you are the maestro and Gen ID is your musical score. Gen ID brings consistency to the party. You can cross-reference images, ensuring your character stays true to its essence across the series. Imagine creating a character for a story or a series. Gen ID is your loyal companion, maintaining that artistic thread. Now, let's talk about storytelling. DALL-E isn't just about images, it's about weaving narratives. With Gen ID, you can create a visual story, a storyboard of your character's journey. Background changes, mood alterations, and evolution become seamless chapters in your artistic saga. And guess what? DALL-E is like your creative confidant. So for example, we threw a question at it asking, hey, what can we do with Gen ID? And like the generous friend it is, DALL-E showered us with possibilities, background changes, mood alterations, and evolution. It's like having a brainstorming session with an AI buddy who just gets your artistic vibe. Now let's talk about prompts. These babies are so simple, you could practically do them in your sleep. We're about to spill the beans on the prompts that birthed these magical variations. From the original image, we are taking detours into different colors or maybe switching up the scenery in the background. It's like a remix of the original with a sprinkle of DALL-E flair. And guess what? It's not a one-time wonder. We have done the dance with numerous images, and every time the consistency is on point. It's like having your own artistic GPS. You are never lost, you just explore different routes. Now let's switch the gears to something we think is straight up cool, iterating on the theme. Imagine this, you start with an original image and then you let your creative juices flow into different hybrids. It's like a theme party where everyone's invited, but they're all rocking the same groovy theme. We threw a lion into the mix and voila, we got hybrids that look like they are shipping coffee together in the same creative universe. Whether it's a lion staring in one direction or a close-up shot, that art style is like the glue holding them together. And don't get us started on the wolf and nature combo. Different images, different vibes, but all singing in harmony with the theme of the original image. Now let's throw another curveball. Different creators, same universe. Yup, you heard it right. These images are like distant cousins from the same creative family. They are different, but you can totally see the family resemblance. It's like looking at a diverse squad of superheroes, each with their unique powers, but sharing the same superhero DNA. Now let's talk about adjustments, the third element in our magical DALL-E journey. Adjustments are like the sprinkle of fairy dust that takes your image from cool to mind-blowing. Imagine this, you have a dragon or a lion and you are like, what if I zoom in? What if I add some fireflies for that extra oomph? Well, adjustments are your creative playground and the results, pure awesomeness. We decided to dive into the close-up games, giving our lion friend a spotlight moment. And guess what? The consistency in the art style doesn't budge an inch. It's like giving your favorite character close-up in a movie. Same vibe, just a little more intimate. But wait, adjustments aren't just for mystical creators. They are for characters too. So we thought, why not give my character a wardrobe makeover? Original image, mid green shirt character. Oh, and blue shirt character. You are invited too. And here is the magic. DALL-E not only nails the adjustment, but also keeps the character's essence intact. It's like having a personal stylist who just gets your vibe and knows when to add a pop of color. Now let's talk about shaking things up, changing compositions. We noticed something cool. After we played around with adjustments, I didn't just stop there. It influenced future prompts, so our original image, rocking the blue shirt, suddenly became the star of a full body shot. Talk about a glow up. The composition change didn't just stop at full body shots. We threw in a request for a close-up too, and guess what? DALL-E delivered like a champ. The art style remained consistent whether we zoomed out for the full effect or zoomed in for the detailed charm. Now you might be wondering, how do you pull off these magical adjustments? Well, it's all in the prompts. These prompts are like secret handshakes with DALL-E. Now let's talk about playing Picasso with your images. You've got the Gen ID and you are like, can we switch things up a bit? Maybe you want that dragon in a snowy wonderland instead. With cross-referencing, you are not just stuck with what you have. You can morph and mold your images into a creative wonderland. And here is where it gets really juicy. Evolution stages. Picturize that you start with a middle-aged dragon/animal hybrid. Now you throw in your Gen ID magic and ask DALL-E, can I get a baby version, an older version? Bam! You have just birthed a whole universe of dragons evolving through time. It's like having a Dragon Family album with the same epic art style running through their veins. Now let's take a peek behind the curtain and see how the magic happens with some prompts. We threw a challenge at DALL-E. Draw me a cartoon animated Hispanic man in his 30s with glasses, brown eyes, black wavy hair, a slightly round head, a beard, and a red solid shirt. And you know what? DALL-E delivered not one, but two awesome images. The trick here is to be as descriptive as your grandma's secret recipe. The more details, the better. But hold up, the adventure doesn't stop there. We wanted to spice things up, so we asked for the Gen ID of Image 2. DALL-E, being the cool genie it is, gave it to us. Now we are feeling like a creative DJ. Remix time. Can we give our dude a green shirt? We asked. And boom, DALL-E spun that prompt, giving our character a wardrobe upgrade faster than you can say artistic revolution. But hey, why stop at green? Let's try a blue shirt instead. With a few tweaks in the prompts, we are witnessing the power of instant adjustments. Full body shot, easy peasy. Close-up shot, consider it done. It's like having a magical wand to reshape your creation on the fly. But that's not where the fun ends. We wanted to up the game and put images together, so we asked for the Gen ID of our theme park. Boom, got it. Now, with the power of cross-referencing, we said, hey DALL-E, give me a mashup of ID number 1 and ID number 2, and voila, new images born right there on the spot. We threw another curveball and said, can you give me one more example of cross-referencing? DALL-E pulled up both images' IDs and gave me a fresh cross-reference. Now let's talk about seasons. We took the first image and thought, what if we add a sprinkle of winter magic? So we asked, can you make the first image in the winter with snow? But why stop there? We wanted variations, different flavors of the same magic. So using the first image's Gen ID, we said, can you generate variations, maybe change some colors? DALL-E delivered a beautiful variant. Now for the cool part, adjustments. We threw a challenge at DALL-E and said, can you make the adjustments of this image by making the eyes close? And you won't believe it, DALL-E nailed it. It's like having a personal image editor who just gets your vibe. And there you have it, fellow creatives, a glimpse into the world of DALL-E 3, where creativity knows no bounds. If you are as excited as we are, hit that thumbs up and smash the subscribe button because, hey, we are on a mission to grow this creative family. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep creating, and let the DALL-E magic unfold. Cheers to a world of endless artistic wonders.